Welcome to History at Home, bringing the museum to you. Today we are going to explore the thrilling life of daredevil Stephen Pear. Stephen Pear was born in 1840 at Montrose, now found in the south end of Niagara Falls. At age 19, Stephen Pear was inspired when the great Blondin came to town, heralding an era of tightrope walkers performing over the Niagara Gorge. A painter by trade, Stephen was very comfortable performing tasks at great heights. He began perfecting his funambulist skills on fence posts and twisted grapevines strung between the trees of his family orchard. In 1873, the famous tightrope walker Henry Bellini hired Stephen as an assistant to care for his tightropes during his performances. Eventually, the temptation to try a crossing himself was too great, and while Bellini was absent between shows, Stephen took his balancing pole and attempted some of Blondin's acrobatic feats from the years before. Bellini returned during the performance and in a rage began to cut the support ropes. He managed to sever 2 of the 3 ropes before the crowd stopped him and ran him out of town. It would be 14 years before Stephen Pear attempted a crossing again, this time on his own tightrope. The rope was a slender wire cable, pieces of which can be seen here. It had a diameter of 5/8 of an inch, quite a difference from the 2 to 3 inch ropes used by Blondin and the other funambulists before him. The stunt in question occurred on June 22, 1887, and Stephen remains the only local resident to walk a tightrope over the Niagara Gorge. His walk was a complete success, and he received the accolades of thousands of applauding spectators. This costume was worn by Pear during his crossing. It features a black silk wide collar with V-neck, gold embroidered trim, gold fringe, and gold sequin stars. Matching briefs feature the same fringe and 2 large red fabric flowers. Wrist and leg cuffs complete the look with similar gold leaf and star features. Finally, metal oval-shaped goggles with metal mesh sides and green lenses were also worn. The complete costume was handed down through the family and eventually donated to the museum. Unfortunately, 4 days following his stunt, Stephen Pear was found dead, discovered on the gorge bank below his cable. The reason for his death remains a mystery. Some suggested he attempted to walk the rope while intoxicated and wearing street shoes. The coroner cited suicide, but the family claimed it was murder, that he had been shot by rivals and dumped into the gorge. We may never know what happened to Stephen Pear, but his memory and story will forever remain within the Niagara Falls History Museum. Thanks for letting us bring the museum to you.